Hello, I'm Kevin Bruce. I'm the same Kevin Bruce that Chad Elliott says he defeated in the debate. And I would like to take this time in this video response to give my take of the events and to give you a chance to voice your views on who you think won the debate and perhaps to give you a little fuller version of the events. Um, for starters, Chad broke rules. He says in his rules video, rule number one, I can request a moderator. I did days ahead of time. There was no moderator. That probably should have been my first clue that something was fishy. Um, but, oh well. Secondly, he requires you, besides watching his rules video, to watch, as part of the rules video, watch Elliott argument and defending the Elliott argument part 1 and 2. I do all this. Um, I asked him about the format, how it's going to go, and that's basically his opening statements because, he says he's not going to make any. And so I want to have a chance to address these 4 videos, answer his questions for the rule video, and then get into statements that he said about, in his other 3 videos. And, so I say, okay, I would like to make an opening remarks. tinychat has a 100-character post. It really is not going to work well for me. I'm going to post it on my page, and I'll send you a link so that you can view it ahead of time and be prepared yourself. I do all this, I tell them this. There's no objection. I do this the day of the debate, just like I said I was going to. And to get to the debate, and it's clear he's not watched either. I post the link of it there. He says I don't follow links. Sad thing is, in his emails, where I do post the link, you hit see more, and it has the whole argument under the link description. And so I was very disappointed with him on that. So, there's the second thing that, probably should have suggested I didn't do this just because it's a waste of time, but I go on anyway. So, he tries steering my arguments. He says, okay, pick a premise and attack it. I say, I'm going to talk about premise 1 first. I have everything for all 3. And I can show you that probably on a different video where I actually will do the whole rebuttal. But he says, pick a premise and attack it. So I'm like, well, premise 1 is really 2 premises. Actually, thinking about it now, there's probably 4. Because you've got your 2 topics, the 2 acronyms, and then 2 separate claims about it. So that's 4 total. But I go and look at the claim side of it, and that's how I divide the argument rather than how he wanted to with 2 acronyms. And so right there, he has a problem. Give evidence. And no, that's not what I'm talking about. And then it spirals downhill from there. So what I'm going to show you is the email exchange between me and Chad. It started off with me emailing him suggesting, why don't you go on Atheist Experience? I found it funny, his reply to that. You can see how it differs from his video. And then from there, I'm going to show you the beginning of the debate that me and Chad Elliott had. Given that I'm short on time, probably, I'll scan through it quick. Feel free to pause. But then I'll just cover the first part because I covered the rest. So that's about it.
So here we have the email exchange between me and Chad. This was after he had kicked me off of his page that he runs. But here we go. The first part talks about me suggesting he try the Atheist Experience. A little bit different response than what he gave in his video on the subject. Actually, the opposite of what he says in his video. So very funny there. But here we go. Feel free to pause. I'm going to go through this rather quick so we can save some time on the video. This is where I note tinychat's small post size and note that that's a problem. His reply is that 100 character post is irrelevant, and I can post as many times back to back. I note a solution here. Now it's suggesting that I'll post it at 11 a.m. And then the debate's set at 2 p.m. And he says nothing about that being a problem. So here's the last little bit. Didn't have a direct link to it, so then I went, after someone commented, posted a direct link. I hit the see more button already for you, and here is the whole argument. I'm going to do another video on my rebuttal, which I'm covering over right here, so you don't have to worry about reading this too much unless you want to. I'll probably post a link in the description as well, so that you can read it on the Facebook page and comment there if you'd like. So feel free to comment here on YouTube or on the Facebook page.